Hey everyone, Civic Extraordinaire here, and we are picking up where we last left off on episode 8, where we basically continue building some districts and tried to make everything look a bit nicer. I think the districts are even upgraded now, so they're looking nice and proper here. And I really love the way that Gilded Vault looks too, but I don't think we have any more monopolies to build, so I'm just going to concentrate on trying to win. I don't think we can win this episode, but I still want to at least just go ahead and proselytize and try to remove some of this religion and get that under control first and foremost. And then Guarda could be useful too, since we do get bonuses from our religion, and I think it's synergizes well with science, so that should be helpful. Let me actually check if we can see that there. I don't think it, yeah, like we get like plus 24 or 34. I can't see that there from here, but I'm kind of crouching down, but that is quite a significant amount, at least early on, due to the pops, so that should be useful. And I think, I don't know, what do we want to go for here? Maybe a spy. Coimbra is looking quite developed, so, although a bit polluted. And then I should probably renew my alliance with England while we are at it. Okay, let's go over here. And that's the wrong screen. What am I thinking? Let's do a research alliance for that extra science. And I think we even have an alliance. We needed an alliance with Byzantium, so let's go for a cultural alliance and really buff our trade routes here. There we go. Okay. And not just because he has strong tourism, but more so because, ooh, Poland has vampires. Now I know how they conquered everyone. And Germany's still like almost like a one-city state. Anyhow, I want an alliance with Byzantium, not just because they have an okay tourism output, but because I'm going to get the excess culture from trade routes. And that synergizes really well with Portugal's ability. So let me just buy that seaport and also grab a library and grab this navigation school. That's really going to help us with our science here. So we're now at like almost 600 thanks to that navigation school. And the Colossus isn't really worth anything. The A actually knows what they're doing when they kind of avoid that. So let me just get another trader, and I can actually send you off somewhere, I think. So let's send you to England. Look at those yields. That's amazing. And then send you to repair this oil well here. This refinery, actually, as it is called. Okay. That's been converted to tax evasion. Wonderful. Nice to know they're not going to be paying their taxes. And I think we wanted to use our great merchant here. Where were they? I talked about that in the last episode. I had a great merchant I wanted to use to take over the city of Valletta. So there you are. And you should be going over here and converting that. Okay. Yep, looks like Legnica is firmly under Byzantine control, not suffering any loyalty problems. But I do want to see if I can take over, what is this? Adrianople. Let's send you to Leeds. And then invest more in Geneva. And I think we're going to go ahead and proselytize in Guarda. Okay, let's go ahead and send you over here. That guy's blocking our way. That should be fine, though. And I don't know if you guys have wanted to see more City Lights gameplay, but I kind of haven't been playing with them for a while. Though the mod has received a lot of updates, so I don't know if you guys want to see something along the lines of a City Lights playthrough, or maybe just see a live stream with City Lights, since I've kind of been holding off from live streams for a bit. And I think this needs one more charge, and we should be fine. Yeah, we only have one more charge left, so I'm just crossing my fingers here. Okay. Where are we on, what's the status on rocketry? Look how far ahead we are in the tech tree. Jesus. Okay, anyhow, enough rambling. Let's just get chemistry. I thought that was the right tech. And why can't we take this over? Ooh, I need to be the suzerain of Valletta, so I'm actually just going to hold off and build up some envoys, and then I can take them over. And then that should be okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Get a sewer. We need extra housing. Yeah, we do actually need that for once. And then just buy this Ferris wheel, because I really don't have anything else to spend my gold towards. Buy an aquarium as well. Look how well that is developing. Very nice. Just because of our lucrative trade routes. Wonderful. Anyway, We don't really want to preserve here. That'd be useless. It'd just be buffing one tile. So continue proselytizing. And finally, Guarda is under our faith. Great. Okay, holy crap. Did we just jump up? Yeah, we just jumped up a ton. I didn't even realize that. Anyhow, go ahead and repair this oil so we're not losing oil nearly as rapidly. And that should be good at like 0 per turn. Okay, I don't really care. I'm not occupying any of your cities. At least I don't think. Okay, now we completed that theater square when we're getting +4 due to Taj Mahal. I was like, where did that +4 come from? But I just remembered we did build the Taj, so... Okay, I'm actually running out of gold now, so I think I might want to be a bit more cautious with my spending here, but... Maybe an industrial zone here isn't a bad idea. I don't know if I want a commercial hub. We built so many of them, so... Yeah, let's just go with an industrial zone. That's fine with me. Now we have a really productive Iberian Peninsula here. Okay. You're building campus research grants. And you are building Hermitage. Wonderful. We're also going towards a heroic age for the next year, which is really nice. But I think in the meantime, let's just go to coal power plant. We can afford it. We're getting +8 per turn, and that should continue to power our cities. And I guess melt the ice caps, though there aren't any, I don't think, in Europe. So, or at least not in this map. Actually, there are some over in the White Sea, but that's like it. The developers probably didn't want to add too much or tweak too much to the map, so they weren't really messing around with that too much. Okay, I misread that. That was actually 590. I thought it was 690. That would mean we jumped like 100 in a turn, which would be insane. I think you can only get that if you went for like massive campus adjacencies. So anyway, what do we want to send you? Man, Poland has a lot of cities. Maybe Lodz, though I'd be spying on an ally, so that's probably not a good idea. That's also spying on an ally, Berlin. Maybe Stockholm. Hopefully they actually put something in their theaters there. Okay, we don't have any rainforest, so this guy is completely useless. Or girl, whatever. Just by the sewer. And maybe we get an aerodrome. We don't really have one, though I have so many valuable tiles. I don't know if I want to build over anything. I've kind of already done that with the aqueduct. So let's just go for campus research grants. And get a sewer here. Why not? More busy stuff to work with. More just busy work in general. I also just noticed there's this little animation there for the broadcast tower. Kind of cute. Though I want to wait for ski resorts and see if we can do the globe shaking animation. Okay. How much are you getting there, actually? I'm kind of curious to see how well our navigation schools are doing for us. Yeah, that's like +10 science. And that is +8 science. Amazing work. Amazing. Okay, I think our corporations are also continuing to pump out stuff too. That was like what the topic of the last video was, so probably going to see some of that in this video too. But man, those yields, Portugal's bonuses are really kicking in. And let's get some flood barriers, or a research lab, or a grove maybe. It took a long time to build this, so probably a good investment to buff up this stuff. And then of course I'll swap that. There we go. Interestingly, I guess this is not too appealing, so a bit odd how that's... Yeah, okay. I get it. It's probably from the mine here, actually. So I might want to plant some more forest down if I can. And then I guess I'll just keep this builder on standby for that. Okay, then work on some flood barriers there, because I do not want to lose that wine. That's like keeping us, keeping our monopoly stable, so that's a necessary component of our city there. Okay, building a ton of research labs too. That should help. And I was actually thinking about this earlier today, though. Speaking of research labs, and okay, you want to trade me that? Though, okay, we're actually at peace, I think. So I was surprised. I was like, wait, aren't we at war? But no, I think we're at a moment of temporary peace. So, but anyway, I was just thinking about it the other day. But it's kind of interesting with later era buildings how America is one of not only one of those civs with later era buildings, but it seems to be entirely focused on California with their tourism bonuses. And, you know, as a United States citizen, I was kind of offended by that because everyone here hates California. So, at least everyone that's not living in California seems to hate California. Regardless of why you think so, it's just kind of funny to see your entire civilization's bonuses being focused towards that one state. I guess natural parks aren't entirely focused around California, but I mean, the U.S. in its current state is entirely Western focused, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. I kind of want to see Thomas Jefferson, though, if there could be an alternate leader for civilization, or at least Civ 6 and America. Of course, he wouldn't be leading civilization. I meant the United States, along with, like, Teddy, though I know we already have a alternate persona. So maybe we could see some personas for Montezuma. Maybe he could get, like, an Each-Quadle persona or something like that, where he focuses on lakes. And he has some bonuses to maybe, like, building a special Chinampa on lakes. I know there's already, like, a mod for that. But I kind of like to see some official stuff for Aztec lake bonuses. I think the last time they actually buffed lakes with the Aztecs and had something relevant was in Civ 5. So that was a while ago, though. Like maybe 5 years ago. So I'd kind of like to see something current in the current year. Okay, that is a lucrative trade route. There we go. Send that to London. And these are just getting out of control. Okay. Get a workshop. Let's use our gold. Get a factory. And buy that sewer. Okay, we even got suffrage since we're buying so many things out. Our people are suffering because we're mining the shit out of our trade routes. I don't even know how that works, but we're just finding so much gold. So we're just summoning it from thin air. Okay. There's Poland's encampment. They get a culture bomb bonus from that. And let's get a research lab and send this to Berlin. Berlin, I don't know how it's pronounced with the actual German pronunciation, so you'll have to forgive me if I make any mistakes there. Okay. Rising smoke, humming machinery. And it's kind of a shame some of the city styles don't accommodate the fact that they're like ancient cities. Like, I'd like for Lisbon to at least keep some of its older city styles. I know it has the monument and the palace. But I mean, beyond that, it makes sense that it wouldn't have skyscrapers, at least not that many skyscrapers. I know it's the capital, so it kind of changes things, but still. Ooh, let's build Orsagas. Why not? We don't actually care about the effects. We just care about whether it looks pretty or not, and I think it would look quite pretty. So, that's my reasoning. Okay, conservation finally, though I don't think we're going to be able to build any national parks. And let's get nationalism and put you to gain some sources. And then we can try stealing. Oh, great work again. I think last time we tried stealing a tech and that didn't go over so well. So we're going to try something else this time. Also going to buy that research lab. And that is giving us a ton of science. Plus 50 for this city alone. God, that is just disgusting. Disgusting. And we're just going to do it again and get this research lab too. So why not? Get a sewer, and we wanted to invest in Valletta, so why not? So I don't know how many envoys Tamad has in Valletta, so your embassy is a welcome addition. Okay. And send this to Armagh. Okay, get a research lab. And I was just thinking about this, but we are kind of lucky that we chose England or Scotland to settle out here because they're obviously going to settle a lot of port cities. If we were trying to trade with an inland empire, it wouldn't go over so well with like Germany. So we're kind of fortunate to have England kind of setting up a huge presence there. So if it was Germany, they wouldn't have nearly as many harbors for us to trade with. At least not in Central Europe, obviously. Okay. But yeah, 22 trade routes, that is pretty crazy. I don't know if I've ever had that many trade routes before, even with commercial hub spam factored in. Nor have I had this much gold available to me, which is like ludicrous. Okay, let's get a sewer, and then I can buy an art museum later. And our science is just skyrocketing. Man, we're already almost at like 700, just thanks to the Thanks to the research labs there, because they pump out a crazy amount of science. I always go for building just the campus districts and everything, just because of how important that is to just prioritize that science. Anyhow, I think we're going to go ahead and go for rocketry. So what city do we have a ton of production in? Actually, I think we wanted to go for something with Reina, right? So we were saving Reina's upgrades for later, but I mean, we really don't have that much to work with here. So we're kind of looking for government promotions. That's coming with nationalism. But who has a ton of production here? 37, 120. Holy crap. Okay, I know where we're going to build our next city in. Or our what is it? Crap. Our space hub, whatever. Let's just go ahead and build that in Coimbra. And I don't know, we are building Orsagas there. So 50, 50, 70, 43, 70. Is that 70? No, that's 26. Okay, I'm like blind. Anyhow, I don't know if we want to build that in Funchal. That's like only 30. So let's shift that over to, what is this? Coimbra. And maybe we can use her later, but I kind of made a mistake with Orsagas. I should have been holding off. But let's just build the spaceport here anyway and remove the woods. And that'll be in 23 turns. So there we go. Okay, I think we're already maxing our production out anyway, but this is going to be super helpful. Nope. I'm way ahead of you in science. I could like completely take over your empire and not even flinch. So, though I think I might want to redirect some of my trade routes to Coimbra. So that might be a good idea in the future as we're building the spaceport. And no, great admirals are completely useless. I've already mentioned this before, but they are just of no help at all. Okay, can I buy some tile out? No, I think it'd prompt me, so maybe I can build a spaceport here. I can't build it on the hills, actually, which makes sense. Maybe I can shift a tile over here. Though this isn't really an optimal place to build a spaceport, so let's just go with a sewer. You can help us through other means. And I've just completely given up on tourism and archaeology in general. I mean, I think I'm going to go for a science victory, which I really do, so I'm kind of excited, though I know it's more of a waiting game, and we've kind of waited a lot already, so let's just see if we can speed that up and whatnot. They're also building a canal. Why are you guys building a canal through Italy? What the hell are you guys thinking? That's like not even saving you any turns. Like, I understand the Suez and maybe even Upper Italy, but that makes no sense whatsoever. So, just really stupid. Okay, get campus research grants for that science. Okay, my cities aren't even that close to you. What are you even thinking? You only have like 5 cities anyway, so who cares? Okay, our research lab is almost done in Lisbon. And we're like 750 science, man. It is going completely out of control here. 763, we're getting like plus 17 per research hub. It's just kind of disgusting, actually, to be honest with you. Just disgusting how much science we can get here. So let's go ahead and sacrifice this tile and get another spaceport so we can kind of maximize our science and balance around that. And I think we should be fine there. Okay, you don't want a spaceport anyway. You're doing something else. So, ooh, University of Sankor could be interesting. Ooh. Plus 2 science for every trade route to the city. I don't know about that. That could be useful. Though I'll think about that. In the meantime, I think we want to go for Ivory Corporation stuff. So create some more products since we only have 2 monopolies. And I'm kind of mad that England bought that tile out. I might want to culture bomb it later. But that is a bit annoying there. Okay, let's buy out this workshop. buy out the factory, and buy out the coal power plant. Okay, let's promote Reina too. And get double adjacency bonuses. And then we need to work our way up. We need 2 more promotions. So I don't know how we're going to grab those. It's probably just not realistic. So that's unfortunate. That kind of sucks. Anyhow, you don't have enough production for a spaceport in my opinion. So let's just go for some more museums. And this spaceport should be coming soon. And then we are entering our heroic age. So I think once I complete the spaceport, I'll call that an end to this episode. And then we can start rushing to a science victory. But it's kind of been a chill let's play. Okay, you don't even have anything for me to steal. What am I thinking? There's really nothing for me to steal since I'm so far ahead. Oh dear. Can you steal anything? You're still doing your mission. So let's just go for Heartbeat of Steam, Wish You Were Here, and then Bodyguard of Lies. Pretty standard. I wish we had more options for these different ages, like 5 would be a bit more interesting. That's just unfortunate. So let's neutralize the governor. Why not? We don't really have anything else to do with our spies. And it looks like Sweden is currently suffering a drought. Unless Russia just came in and did a dick move and started pillaging things. But they haven't even started colonizing Norway, which is kind of funny. Okay, let's transfer you here to Beja. Get a flood barrier. Okay, we can actually use that. And maybe get a water park. I don't know. Should get something useful. We control Poland and build it here, so why not? Okay, I keep saying it, but my cities really have nothing else to do while we're waiting for this spaceport to be built. Okay, renew that, and okay, create some art. Doesn't look that bad. I think this is a Chinese artist or a Korean one. Jang Soon Oop. Jang Soon Oop. I've never been too good at pronouncing Korean names, so okay. I think we have enough slots there, so we just need 1 more. And what is this? Portrait, landscape, so probably not going to match too well. We want the same type from different artists. So let's go for an oil power plant, or actually a coal one. And are we gaining on oil? We are. We could use an oil power plant. I think we will just go ahead and buy that. So let's just have some diversity in the kinds of pollution we're pumping out. Yeah, why not? You could probably just build a spaceport since I really don't have anything else for you to do. And then that should be it. Okay, has Byzantium been embracing tax evasion? I think they have. And they're also settling, so that's great.
Are on the front lines of the fight for culture, of good with evil. In any case, of the fight against platitudes and primitiveness.
Alright, Hermitage is going to help us fight against platitudes or whatnot, but it's also going to help our city look a bit better, though it's kind of sitting out in the open, so I don't know about that. But I mean, as long as it's just not that boring plains part, I don't really care about fighting platitudes, so just whatever works, man. Okay, is that a portrait? No, that's a landscape. Damn it. The Japanese and their landscapes. Oh well, get a research lab and go for a flood barrier to protect our commercial hub there. And get a sewer. I'm surprised for how hilly and mountainous the topography of the Iberian Peninsula is. We sure have a lot of places to build flood barriers. Alright. So, get a sewer here. And I'm kind of surprised we haven't built a harbor actually in Funchal yet. We should probably get around to doing that. Though we might want a science victory by then. I don't know. I'm pretty optimistic about it. Okay, you're protecting that. Wonderful. And all of our cities are powered, which is really nice. I'm sure England is also getting a ton of bonuses from powered cities. Though I don't know if I can see that.
If God had really intended
Advanced flight, which we're not going to even use. We could get launch moon landing, though we don't have a spaceport. I think I'll still get that anyway, and just get it in preparation for the spaceport, which has 3 turns left. Okay, get a sewer here and get a broadcast center. Let's actually just purchase that. And okay, we could just barely purchase that, but get a water park here. I have nothing else to do, literally. And just work on projects, I guess. I could repair walls, but I mean, what is it worth anyway? I can't even get medieval walls anyway. So let's just repair our walls. And whatever. Since I just want to have something to slot my production into. So, though it's kind of weird that we're building walls, medieval walls in the atomic age. So, okay, won that. Like, how many points did I win that by? Like, by 2,000, which is amazing. Get Adventures of Huckleberry Finn in the atomic era. And everything about this Let's Play is ludicrous. It's just insane. Get Industrial Zone Logistics. I mean, I've just had to suspend my belief so many times. Portugal really is an amazing civ, just because of their trade route bonuses. Though they might be a bit weaker on Pangea maps. I'll have to try them out. This is my only Portugal game, I think. At least on this map. And, I don't know, play it. It's just amazing. Really. Okay, I'm going to vote for myself for this Diplo victory. Hope no one else votes for me. And then, let's go for moon landing, increased production. And all players have their weapons of mass destruction set equal to the target players. Okay. That's not really going to do anything since we don't have nukes. So it's just kind of funny to see people in the industrial era talking about nukes. But thankfully, we were able to vote for the moon landing. And we won. Okay. Though, a lot of people voted for Victoria, which is interesting. So, what is this for? Okay, looks like it's for the arts and sciences. So I'm going to set you to maybe an upgrade. Get a machine gun. And maybe we get an aerodrome somewhere. Get one here. Why not? Just to get an airport, I guess. And steal this tech boost. Finally, we have something to steal. Okay, and then do your stuff here, Mark Twain. Alright, not bad. The Ruhr Valley is also kicking ass in terms of how much production it's pumping out. And we're going to have our science district here, or our spaceship, whatever. Okay. I can't even talk today. And Rodome looks super awkward, because what are they even building here? It's like this random giant city in the middle of the plains, and it's only 3 population, which makes like no sense. So I don't even know why they bothered to make the skyscrapers there. Civ's schematics in terms of just their population distribution is kind of ridiculous. Though this guy is going to be super useful, Robert Goddard, because he's giving us additional production towards space race products. I think that's just a flat boost. So, going to be very useful here. And I don't know what we do now. I guess just get a theater square. We have a bunch of tiles to build districts on anyway. And you, on the other hand, need to go and launch an Earth satellite. Oops. And then maybe after we do that, I've kind of been stalling. I didn't think we'd get this far so quickly. But go ahead and go over here and speed that up. And that should be good. So I think I'll just finish this when I launch the Earth satellite and get that Eureka, or the inspiration. Okay. Renew the mission. How many charges do you have? 1. So I think this is a flat 40. And I think that's just... I don't think that's just for this project. I think it's for all projects. So that's a plus 40%, which synergizes really, really well with Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Highly recommend it. And I guess that's just all I have to say about that. Okay, I don't need a spaceport here. That would be ridiculous. Just get like a holy site. Okay, that's fine there. And get a Ferris wheel. So we love water parks, the Portuguese, so much. I don't know if that's actually true, but they do have some pretty fantastic water parks in Brazil, I've been told. I've just never been too interested in visiting Brazil specifically for their water parks. So... no good wonders left to build, at least in my opinion, not with Portugal. The Eiffel Tower would be good with like Teddy, but not with Portugal, at least since I'm not going for a culture or tourism victory. And too bad we don't have a governor promotion just yet. We were going to have to wait like 9 more turns for that. So, send this trade route to, where are you? Let's go for the most production. Fado. And then we have another trade route. Let's make this one international. And send this to Leeds. Maybe Cardiff, actually. And that's actually going to take away some of England's borders, which is kind of funny. Anyhow, go to sleep. We somehow lost a trade route. I don't know what's causing that. If you guys in the chat have any idea, I haven't really faced that problem before, but I think it might be related to, I don't know, the sudden influx of traders. Maybe just not having enough space to allocate that stuff, but I'm just theorizing at this point. Okay, you don't have anything to do, so go for campus research, and it's really just a waiting game now. Okay, launch Earth satellite. That should be good. You can even see the production here. Okay, and let's go for the hangar. Okay, we are 2 turns away from our Earth satellite, and that should start the space race. Okay. I don't know if we've discovered uranium yet, but I've kind of been looking for it around the map. I think southern Germany has a lot of uranium. I'm not too sure about that, though. I think that's where they originally discovered it, too. Alright, and we've discovered satellites, or researched that. And we are 1 turn away from launching our Earth satellite. Where's that Eureka? What was that for? Or the inspiration? Okay, yeah, that's +3. And that's just because we're the first to discover that. So, nice to know it scales with the eras. Yeah, let's get an aquarium. I'll accept that. But man, we're just so far ahead. You could even say we're really rocketing ahead of the AI and the tech tree here. Even though it's like at Immortal difficulty. And here we are. Very, very nice. There's a little rocket. I rarely ever see that animation, so I thought I'd let it. I would let it play out. So there we go, and beep, beep, beep. First satellite into orbit. Okay, very, very nice. We also stole a tech, and this is going to reveal the entire map to us, which is really nice. But I think I'm going to call that an end for today's episode. Man, Russia, you have been neglecting this stuff. Look at all the possible appeal you could get here. Just look at that insane possible preserve synergy there. That could be amazing, Russia. You're just squandering it. Ugh. It pains me. It really pains me to see that. Though Poland is like settling like crazy. Jesus. And of course they're building the Lake Wonder there. Okay. Oh my. I've seen enough AI shenanigans here. But nice to see Byzantium is still expanding. And that's just really what the satellite has revealed to us. A bunch of AI, debauchery, and whatnot. But that's going to be it for today's episode. But if you guys like this episode, please let me know by leaving a like and subscribing to see more content. Make sure to hit that notification bell as always. And have a great rest of your week. This has been Civic Extraordinaire, and I hope to see you guys later. Peace.